up, guys? It's FreckledSoldier. Look, check it out. Oh yeah, that's right. What's up? Today's video is going to be about future soldier training, which is pretty much between the day you enlist and the day you ship. Woo! Okay, so what is future soldier training? Future soldier training is, as I said in the beginning, it's pretty much from the day you enlist until the day you ship out. And the purpose of it actually is to prepare you physically, not so much mentally, for basic training. So in the video, I'm just going to talk about expectations, talk a little bit about future soldier training. Future soldier training is once a week, okay? I want to say everywhere nationally it is on Thursdays. Times vary. Mine starts usually at 4, sometimes 3:30, and usually lasts about an hour. So expectations, what to expect at future soldier training. Usually recruiters will keep in contact with you, letting you know what to expect and what y'all are going to do that week. Every week should be different. It shouldn't be the same thing. So I'm gonna use Thursday as an example. Each Thursday, let's say one Thursday, you're going to be doing PT. And when I say PT, I mean like a PT test. Usually you're gonna do a 1-1-1. It depends on how much longer you have until you ship. If you're within 3 months of shipping or less, I would recommend doing a 2-2-2 because you're going to have to do a 2-2-2 before you leave. Now, if you don't know what a 1-1-1 and a 2-2-2 is, the 2-2-2 and the 1-1-1 are pretty much signified PT tests, okay? 1 minute push-ups, 1 minute sit-ups, and a 1 minute mile, okay? If it's the 2-2-2, it's 2 minute push-ups, 2 minute sit-ups, and a 2 mile run, okay? And pretty much within those, whatever minutes you're going for, you have to see how many push-ups you can do in a minute or 2 minutes, how many sit-ups you can do in 2 minutes, and how fast you can run a mile or 2 miles. Another thing y'all might do on future soldier training day is something that's called pooey suey. Yes, I know it sounds very funny. I laughed the first time I heard it from my recruiter. Pooey suey, they actually stand for something because the Army loves their acronyms. If you're not used to acronyms, I recommend getting used to it. Pooey, P-U-I, stands for push-up improvement, and suey, S-U-I, stands for sit-up improvement. And pretty much that day will be completely dedicated to doing some sort of workout. I know my future soldier training place, we do insanity workouts and P90X. We also do something called push-up pyramids, and what those are is everyone who shows up and gets beside each other in 2 parallel lines facing each other, and one side will go down and do 1 push-up. Then the other side will do 1 push-up, and then the other side will do 2 push-ups, and then the other side will do 2 push-ups, and they'll keep going back and forth all the way up till number 15. And while the other side is doing the push-ups, you actually get the rest. But the whole point of it is intensity and repetition. You go up to 15, usually, at least that's what we do. And then we go back down. So then once you hit 15, you do 14, then the other side is 14, and so on. And you will wake up so sore. They hurt so bad, but they are amazing for the arms. Okay, and then the third thing y'all will usually do, I mean, we don't do this too often, we do a group run. We just do a run to obviously help our running time, just like pooey and suey, except with running. or we will actually have one of the recruiters take us out, and we will do cadences. And I love cadences. I feel like in those war movies. Actually, the first time I did cadence run was in the rain, and we were running and we were yelling, "My grandma does PT better than you. My grandma does PT better than you," or something like that. That was probably completely wrong. But we would sing cadences and we'd be running in the rain, and it was just so epic. I loved it. So you got PT tests, Pooey Suey, and group runs and running improvement, okay? So those are the 3 things you should be expecting to do. Sometimes they will take the time to teach you about drill and ceremony, rank structure. At one point in time, maybe more than once, the recruiters there should go over with you and the other future soldiers of those little things about that. Outside of actually going to your recruiting station, there's an online course called Future Soldier Training. Alright guys, Future Soldier Training, right here, futuresoldiers.com, alright, and it should look something like this, alright. Once you get your AKO set up with your recruiter, just click on I'm a Future Soldier, and just go down and click here to enter the Future Soldier Training system. Once you in, click submit for your login information. Your login information should be included from the information your recruiter gives you. This is what the homepage should look like. Okay, that's a video of the reception battalion. Anyway, and when you go to training, and it goes over military time, the phonetic alphabet, rank structure, land navigation, drill and ceremony, alright, general orders, army values and history, rank assessment, first aid, personal recovery, and enhanced performance, okay? When you complete this, you actually are eligible for a promotion, alright? So do the courses before you ship. It'll help you in the long run, alright? Do not expect your recruiter to be the person who does all the physical workouts with you. Your recruiter might not be one of those recruiters that are really involved in the Future Soldier Training. I know mine, we have one recruiter. He's not even my recruiter. He did airborne infantry, and he's pretty much like the physical manager of the recruitment office. So he pretty much manages and designates all of the physical activities we do in Future Soldier Training. How many people will be there with you, I really can't tell you. It depends on how many people were recruited and how many other people are waiting to be shipped. The unlucky person that I am, I've been waiting to ship since September of last year. So by the time I ship, it'll be 9 months of waiting. So I've been in Future Soldier Training for quite a while, since September, and I've been the only female so far. No, I take that back. Last week, another girl showed up. She's doing reserves though. It's cool. But for those of you females out there who are the only female, do not let that intimidate you. Actually, let that motivate you, because that will typically help you push yourself harder to make sure you're not behind and represent the rest of the females out there in the military. Now I'm just going to go over some quick tips and advice on push-ups, sit-ups, and things on running time. Alright, so hopefully these help you. If you need any more questions or any more help on certain things, just let me know. Me personally, I'm awesome at sit-ups. I'm awesome at running. Push-ups, I could use improvement. I'm not horrible, but it could use some work. Right now, I can currently do about 32 push-ups, and then I start to die, and I start losing my form. Sit-ups, I can do about 48, 45. And my fastest running mile time was 7 minutes and 5 seconds. So Again, you can always improve. There's always room for improvement. Okay, guys, so just keep yourself motivated. Future soldier training, again, is not required. It's just highly recommended. If you can, fit it into your schedule. Once a week, train with your other fellow recruits and your recruiters to physically prepare you for. Do not, and I repeat, do not make that one future soldier training per week your only physical training. You need to, I'd recommend working out 4 to 6 days a week at least. I mean, you need to keep yourself regulated. You can't just do it once a week and expect to get anywhere. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. You know, if you got a really busy schedule, which some of you will, try and fit it in, okay? You chose to be a soldier, make the commitment, all right? Stay fit or get out. That's just what I think, all right? Me, to y'all females out there, I personally do not believe in lowering standards for females. I don't believe in that. So I always shoot for the male standards, okay? You don't have to do the same. That's just what I do. I like to be ahead of my game. Keep yourself motivated. Go to future soldier training events if you can. Make the time. If you can't, train on your own, okay? Keep in contact with your recruiter. All right, so I'm gonna go over some quick tips on push-ups, sit-ups, and running. Alrighty. Okay, go down all the way, chest all the way down, all the way up. And you start getting tired, do not put down your knees, because as soon as you even start to put down your knee, you're ending. Whatever push-ups you stopped at is what you get, okay? Now, whenever you're doing push-ups and you get tired, lift up like this. Make a mountain, put your butt up in the air, and then continue. Some quick tips on sit-ups. When you go down, you have to come all the way up, okay? You have to keep your hands interlocked behind your head. If they start to separate, your testing ends, okay? You're gonna have a battle buddy holding your legs on your feet, okay? So don't worry about that. You're gonna have someone helping you, okay? I'm just gonna use the couch as an example, okay? Right up there. Give yourself some space, make a V. And when you're getting to your end point, you're starting to really slow down. The 1 minute or 2 minutes about to go up. To help yourself push and to do a couple more with the energy you got left. When you're going up and you're really tired, go up like this. And when you're going up, propel yourself from side to side, all right? That can help when you're really tired. When you're running with your hands, instead of holding your fists together or doing this, you're actually using more energy with your arms and your hands when you do things like that than you should, okay? So when you're running, I would actually recommend act like you're holding potato chips, and when you're running, just don't use so much energy. However you breathe, that's comfortable and works for you, keep it in rhythm, okay? If you go faster, pick up the rhythm. Have the same fluid rhythm, but faster. If you're running slower, which I hope you're not, slow rhythm. You need to match your breathing rhythm with how you're running, okay? Anything, guys, that you can do that improves your running, sit-ups, and push-ups, do it, okay? You're gonna do better on the PT test, and in basic training, you're just gonna perform better, okay? So if y'all do have any questions, feel free to let this girl know, and I will get back to you as soon as I can, all right? All right, guys, this is FreckledSoldier. Stay tuned, and be safe, guys. Woo! This is FreckledSoldier.